Hello everybody, welcome back. YouTube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install. Today, EA FC 26 onto an Xbox Series X. And I will note you can get a free trial of the game. I believe it's 10 hours free trial if you're a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, which is exactly what we're installing here today. So it is the full game installed to the console with the free trial with EA Play, as I said, included with your Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. We will hit the install all button and then we will view it in the queue so that I can tell you it is over that side. Nope, over that side. 52.59 gigabytes to download the full EA Sports FC 26 onto an Xbox Series X. As I said, 10-hour free trial, and the game goes into early access. If you buy the Ultimate Edition, I think it goes live tomorrow, but through EA Play via Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you can be going hands-on right now with EA Sports FC 26. Let's check out some gameplay while the install takes place, and on the other side of that, I'll dive on into the settings, make any recommendations for changes, then bounce back to the Xbox Series X dashboard and pull up the particulars of the title, giving you the current version number and the full and complete install size. But for now, let's check out some gameplay right here, youtube.com/Geek Aloud.
Of course it's in! It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick. Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him. So the score now 5-1 as we restart once more. No time to dwell on the ball. Ball given away. They need to be better on the ball than that. Chance here. Oh, he saved it. Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping. Goalkeeper does what he's there to do. Pressing from the front now. And the ball won back. Goes on past the defender. Who got in the way of it. Well, with that sort of chance, you've just got to keep the ball much lower than he did there. This could be dangerous. What a chance. Oh, this is getting unbelievable. It is an absolute thrashing. Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that. The scoreline tells it. We've seen it. One-way traffic as the game resumes. That's a good ball. And it's on here. stop. Straightforward as they come. Trying to force a mistake. Oh, it's a goal! And it was really nicely finished.
Yeah, that's really sloppy play. He had to be more aware there. That should never have been a goal.
The ball taken away from them. On he goes, terrific. It's gone out, and it's a corner. Well, he's been key today, but the manager now making a change. Over it comes. Good work to win the ball and stop something happening.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Edging ever closer to goal here. Real chance. The goalkeeper more than ready for it. Delivered into the box. Nothing will come of it. It's been cleared. This could be. Magnificent save. Top draw goalkeeping. Comes in, and the goalkeeper has taken that easily. It's a disappointing corner. A bit of a squeeze on here. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. And they might be in. And it's on now. Another goal. And the sort of day supporters dream of and will savour for a long, long time.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
And unable to retain possession. Surely now. It's in. And of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Making good progress here. The attack broken up.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. As you can see by that, a player who's been shining today.
Well, he's been superb, hasn't he? Clever, dynamic, and a constant threat. Certainly deserves his goals.
Installed right here, youtube.com/Geek Aloud FC26. Let's boot it on up now and find that settings menu, shall we? Okay, here we are at the main menu for FC26. Let's dive on into the settings now for the title and see what we have available. Customized control, what I'm really hoping for, dang it, no. I love the controller map being on screen, so instead of this, just the controller in the middle and then the callouts off the buttons is a far easier thing to read, in my opinion. But all the button prompts are there and are customizable. Game settings, what do we have? Gameplay, preset, custom, okay. Auto shots, on. Assisted headers, on. Thank you. Shot assistance, assisted. Auto flare pass is on. Through pass assistance is assisted. Lobbed through pass, assisted. Basically, all the options for assisted play I have enabled. And it looks to me as though it's imported my settings from FC25, is my instinct here looking at this with all these. Set, lob pass, assisted. Pass receiver lock is late. Precision, pass sensitivity at normal. Auto clearances on. Clearance assists, directional. Jockey assisted. Defending, advanced defending. That seems a bit much. Professional fouls is on. Pass block assistance on. Auto switching. Yeah, thank you. Auto switching move assists, none. Right stick switching is classic. Right stick switching reference player relative, yes please. Right stick switching sensitivity. I'll leave it at 4 there. Next player switching classic. Reaction time calibration is on. Reaction time calibration sensitivity at 6. Player lock is off. Dribbling, simplified skill moves, I've got off. I almost want to turn it on. Goalkeeper, save assist is semi. Camera pan speed default. Analog sprint is off. Analog sprint, the further you hold right trigger, the faster your player will run. Yeah, I'll leave that off. So I assume it's just one speed, always full speed. Match settings here. Quick match is on. Half lengths at 6 minutes. Difficulty beginner for me. I'm sure there's a lot of advanced players out there that want to turn that up, but it's not me. Player-based difficulty is off. I think that means it'll, auto scale it as you get better. The game gets harder. Watch full match intro. Opt in. Yes, thank you. Quick substitutions are on. Stadium. All right, we will leave that. Match conditions random, sure. And what was at the bottom there? Pitch, ball. You can change the ball if you so wish. Game type settings, competitive, sure. Wind effects are off. Weather effects are off. Player speed. You can go through and customize this here. I think particularly of note, if you were achievement hunting and wanted to get a bunch of quick, easy wins, you could go through there and make, the CPU bad by default, increase your sort of skill set here as well. But I will leave all these off by default is fine by me. Base control. Yep, we will leave all this ball control, excuse me. But if you wanted to, you could, increase all your player stats there and defending. But I will leave them all as defaults. AI behavior. Once again, you could come in here, really nerf the CPU so you get a lot of easy wins. But I'll leave it all at the 50s. Camera. UT competitive camera. We will leave that enabled. Single player camera tactical, sure. Multiplayer camera tactical. Player career camera, sure. Clubs camera tactical. Rush camera, rush broadcast. Be a goalkeeper camera is set to pro. Power shot zoom is on. Camera customization. Now, I will leave this as the default, but you can change the height and the zoom and the speed if you so wish. Visuals, connection method, contextual, sure. Input overlay off, thank you. Score clock is on. Score, clock drop down, we will leave on. Scrolling lineups. Hybrid motion insight overlays, we will leave those on. Measurement system. Give me the metric system every day of the week. Tactical chalkboard is on, that's fine. Tactical suggestion notification, yes please. Footedness icons is on. Skill moves rating on. Player styles and icons on. UT objective gameplay notifications, we will leave those on. Indicators, player name bars, absolutely. Overhead player names if you like it, but I would get distracted by that, so I'll leave it. Player indicated size, default is fine. Player indicator fade, yes please. Teammate contain indicator, yeah. Play styles and overhead indicators on. Player based difficulty off. Gamer tag indicator is set to fade, that's fine. Displays. Calibration camera focus default. Hold to skip on. Precision pass visuals, yes please. Precision shot visuals, yes please. Underfoot player highlight, yep. Communication system on. AR coach, show that. Ping system is on. Radar, yes please. 3D. User radar color. Now, I'll leave it default, but if you suffer from color blindness, you might want to go through there and tweak those to make it easier for you to spot. Opponent radial color default. Once again, you could change it if you suffer color blindness. Global net tension default, net shape default. Net meshing default, all seems fine. Player shadows on. Stadium shadows on, yes please. Camera shake visuals on for me, but if you suffer from motion sickness, go ahead and turn that off, it'll help. POV camera scenes, yep, I like the look of them. Color blindness, as I was saying earlier, I don't suffer from it. I'll leave it as the default, but if you suffer from it, go through and tweak it there. Brightness and contrast, don't go by my settings. I've got the studio lights on, but definitely time to set it up for your environment. High contrast mode is not for me. Main menu video, yeah, we'll leave that on. Subtitles, absolutely not. Far too distracting for me, but you can change the settings there. Menu sound effects on. I have pulled the music volume out entirely as this video is going on YouTube, and I'm avoiding any potential copyright strikes. And I have enabled the option for disabling all music so I don't get any copyright strikes. My goodness. Beyond broadcast. Raise intensity, atmosphere of the ground. Yeah, we'll leave that off. Archetype, perk, activation sound, sure. Commentary language, English. Teams, I don't watch soccer, but if you do, you can go through and change who you want there. Sideline commentator on. Commentary volume at full. Stadium ambience volume at full. Disable critical commentary. If you don't like the commentators talking smack about how you're playing, you can turn that on if you want. I'll leave it off. Commentary language, English, thank you. Commentator, I don't mind who it is. Volume at 10. Music volume, well, we'll pull that out to 0, even though I've disabled all music. Just to be safe, I'll pull it out there. General ambience volume also at full. That's it for audio rules. Bookings on, handballs are off, offsides are on. Referee strictness, very lenient, thank you. And injuries are on. Accessibilities. Now, I'm just going to quickly scroll down because I suspect this will just be a subset. Oh no, of the options we've already seen, but it isn't. There are a lot there we have already seen, but remap right stick functionality if you like. Remap the LBRB and LTRT functionality if you so wish, but I don't. And subtitles off, as we've already seen. What was that last option? Simplified skill moves I've also left off. Graphics mode, enhanced visuals, favor resolution. No, we'll go with enhanced visuals. Perfect. And that is it for the settings. Video calibration. Yeah, that is it for the settings within FC26. I'll just wait for the main menu to load on the off chance. No, not seeing any indication of a version number there. So we'll bounce back to the Xbox Series X dashboard now, pull up the particulars, and wrap up this here install. I can tell you, EA Sport FC 26 digital full install onto the Xbox Series X is 53.6 gigabytes, and it is currently, interestingly enough, we're, 2-3 days prior to launch here, and it's already version 2.1.127.59053. That is all the data for EA Sports FC 26, here on Geek Aloud. I'd also encourage you to check out the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's our weekly video games podcast where we discuss the games we've been playing in depth and we discuss any news of the week, video game news that is. It's also a live stream here on YouTube, so you can chat with us in real time and give us your thoughts and opinions. I hope to see you at the next Gaming Enforcement Agency here on Geek Aloud. What else could you do with the channel? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it.
That's something.
Oh!
Old Uncle Donkey. Gee, Donkey.